Canelo, saludos, campeón, on winning this. You know, I'll ask you this after you go a hard 12 rounds about what's next, but we know you have talked about the Bivol rematch next, but you've also said you hope Ramirez wins that fight. And if Ramirez wins that fight, you don't want to fight him because you're both Mexican. So at 68, you know, the best fight looks like you and Benavidez. He's born in America. He's half Ecuadorian. So does he count as Mexican, or that fight can happen if you know, in the future?
I don't know. Anything can happen, you know.
But that would be a reason why I can hold it up, that he's Mexican. That...
Like when I guys, always I say this, you share that video and put whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, is because I represent Mexico, and that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody, and I fight all my entire life anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with one Mexico or Benavidez. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. But look, he's accomplished nothing. One single champion, Anthony Derrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys. Cuando digo que no peleo con mexicanos es porque siento que yo represento a México. Ellos pueden pelear entre mexicanos, ¿por qué? Porque no es lo mismo que yo. Y no quiero sonar arrogante ni mucho menos, pero yo represento a mi país en todo el mundo. Por eso lo...
Yo, what is going on? Let's see if the live is working right now. Let's see if we got this live kicking right now, bro. From day one. But let's see if we can get this live moving. Can you hear me? Yo, am I loud and clear? Because we're getting audio issues out here, man. They don't want to connect. Are we good? Are we crackling up, man? Are we loud? All right, Ray P. We're good, man. We're good. So, look, I'm going to change the script today. I'm going to say, is Canelo Alvarez right in what he's saying? That the media and the fans are taking his context and taking it out of proportion. Now, let me break it down here. Canelo got a lot of slack. He got a lot of hate for saying that I don't want to fucking put beatings on my Mexican brothers and sisters. I mean, my brothers. The man said, I will fight anybody. Anybody. Canelo said, you're talking about fucking Benavidez. He said, Benavidez ain't shit, man. He goes, put some respect on my name. You know, and I'm going to keep it real. Is the media trying to shame Canelo Alvarez for something that they're taking out of context? He said, who the fuck is Benavidez? Canelo Alvarez said, who the fuck is Benavidez, bro? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, are the fans and the media shaming Canelo for something that he says that you motherfuckers don't know? I would fight anybody. He says, I would fight anybody. And he goes, you trying to shame me for Benavidez? Now, let's look at what Canelo Alvarez is saying. Canelo said, I fought everybody. So why the fuck are you trying to fucking sit here and shame me? He goes, Benavidez, number one, hasn't done anything. Anything. And Canelo Alvarez is saying that you know I would fight anyone. But at this time, I'm a Mexican. Canelo says, I'm a Mexican. And I don't want to put no beatings on no Mexican people, bruv. Canelo says, I'm the top dog. And I don't need to put no beatings on no Mexican people. So is Canelo Alvarez taking this out of context, or is the media and you and the fans like us saying to Canelo, trying to shame him from fighting Benavidez? Now look at what Canelo's saying though. He's saying, I'm a man who's done so much and put some respect on my name. You know what I mean? Canelo's saying, you got to fucking recognize who you're talking to, bro. You're talking to King Nello, Cartello, Canelo, the fucking cash cow of boxing. And you trying to slander me with a fucking man who's fought Anthony Durrell. So does Canelo Alvarez feel disrespected by you? Does he feel disrespected by the fans and the media channels who represent boxing? Because what Canelo is saying, right, is that you fans are just full of shit. There is nobody I'm bothered about. Canelo Alvarez says, I'm not bothered about anyone. I will fight everyone. But at this point, I think I've done enough in my life to say that I am not going to fight a Mexican. So let's keep it real. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button. We're going to break it down in facts, and we're going to break this down. Are the fans acting like bitches because Canelo Alvarez decided that he does not want to put beating on another countryman? If Canelo Alvarez decides that I don't want to beat another Mexican man up, I represent Mexico. I represent Mexico. Yo, I'm going to look in the chat in a minute. Give me a second. I'll be looking at the chat in a second, yeah? But yo, big up to everybody who's in the building. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. But look, the man's a man saying, look, right, I got to kind of like, let's keep it real. Hayes is the first man in the building. Big up to the man like Hayes. Big up to Darth Vader. Canelo's going to be out for a year. Let's see what Benavidez and Charlo do. The one and only, the real, my brethren now, you know what I mean? My new friend from New York, Real Boxing TV, one of the realest of the channels now. Big up to you, bro. Yo, I haven't seen IB for a long time, man. IB, what's happening, bro? What's going on, IB? Yes, man, IB. I've known IB when I first came onto this YouTube. Big up to you, IB. Steven 4722, bruv. What is happening, brother? How you doing? Jay Santiago laughing already, bro. Jay Santiago's laughing out here, bro. Ray P in the motherfucking house. What's going on, Ray P? The one and only, my brother, my brethren, Mr. Punch Drunk Boxing. Yes, man. Punch says, don't ever disrespect King Nello. Man, he already been disrespected for a long time. Canelo Alvarez been getting disrespected from the day that he said, I don't want to fight Mexicans, bro. You know? Let me play you another video. Let me play you another video how Canelo speaks about fighters which have any Mexican in heritage. Let me play it for you.
Would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
Would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
So look, when you're the Godfather and you are the cartel, you are running the fucking shit of boxing. And that's who Canelo Alvarez is. He's a goddamn godfather right now. He runs the show and everybody follows. Canelo makes the orders, everybody takes the orders. And Canelo said he don't want to fight no Mexicans, bro. And David Benavidez and his dad have been shaming Canelo Alvarez from day one. And Canelo says, I've seen what David Benavidez's dad is talking about. He goes, he's such a disrespectful man. Canelo Alvarez says, David Benavidez's dad, I see him talking shit. But who the fuck is David Benavidez? Who the fuck is David Benavidez? Is what Canelo Alvarez is saying. That you're shaming me for this one guy who hasn't even fought anybody. Is Canelo now making it sound that I've done enough in my life? Why do I need to fight another Mexican man? Haven't I done the most out of everybody? Haven't I fought everybody? But now you want to shame me with David Benavidez. First it was Charlo. Then it was Andre. And now you want to shame me with David Benavidez. I'm a 4-weight world champion. I'm a man who's got the best resume in boxing today. But you want to shame me from a man that you have made into the Mexican monster. Canelo Alvarez says, wake the fuck up. You boxing fans don't know shit about boxing. He's saying that I'm a Mexican man, a proud man. I've beaten up everybody. Yes, I lost against Bivol, but Bivol's a bigger man. David Benavidez ain't shit. Is Canelo Alvarez now talking something that you can relate with? Do you agree that Canelo says, I don't want to put a beating on another country man? What do you think about that? Do you believe Canelo Alvarez that he don't care about any David Benavidez? He says, fucking do something. I'll fight anybody. But don't take what I'm saying out of context. Don't over push and over narrative and over exaggerate what Canelo Alvarez is saying. What he's saying is that put some respect on my motherfucking name. Put some respect on Saul Canelo Alvarez's name. You can't be shaming me with a man who has only fought Anthony Durrell. This is an embarrassment, this conversation. Now, look, we got mixed feelings over here. Canelo Alvarez is trying to change the Mexican grain of the way that the Mexican is a warrior in boxing. Canelo Alvarez says, I think I've done enough. Why do I need to fight another Mexican? Haven't I done more than anybody else? It's my choice. The man has got nothing to offer me. David Benavidez has got nothing to offer me. So shut the fuck up and stop making narratives after narratives. I said, I'm not going to fight another Mexican man because I don't want to put a beating. I don't want to end other Mexican fighters' careers. So what Canelo's saying is that he don't want to fight other Mexicans, bro. He don't want to put a beating on them. He feels sorry for them. He doesn't have it in his heart anymore to put a beating on another Mexican brother. So at this point, do you think Canelo Alvarez is speaking some facts? Do you agree with him? Or do you think this man is being strategic? And who the fuck is he to say that I don't want to fight a Mexican? Is he changing the grain of the way that a Mexican fighter is? A Mexican fighter is supposed to fight anybody. But what Canelo's saying is that I ain't got the heart to put a beating. Because what he's saying is I don't give a fuck about any Mexican fighter, bro. What he's saying is that he don't give a fuck about any fighter. So what he's saying is don't take what he's saying out of context. He said, I'll fight anybody. Even if it's Benavidez, Zurdo Ramirez, anyone. But right now, I don't want to put a beating. I don't want to hurt other Mexican men. How do you feel about it? Well, let's see what you think about it. Do you guys agree with him? That he feels sorry or bad to fight other Mexican fighters? General says he got my respect when he fights a Mexican and takes the rematch with Bivol. Does anybody understand Canelo Alvarez here? Do you understand his mentality that he doesn't want to put hands on another Mexican? Okay. Punch says, no, but I understand. General says he's laughing. General's LOL, bro. Steven 4722 says, nah, he's capping, Rapstar. Canelo Alvarez is capping. Just talking shit. Yo, what's happening to my brethren, Pat Greedy? Yo, what's happening to B&B Boxing? What's happening, B&B Boxing? It's been a long time. I haven't heard from you for a long time, bro. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. The man has done more than most fighters, and the man is saying that he don't want to fight any other countryman. Yo, Tef Music says no, he's a Mexican. He is supposed to be the last to say shit like that. Okay. Let me go from there, bro. Where is that guy? Tef Music, where you at? All right. So Tef Music says, no, he's a Mexican, mate. He is supposed to be the last man to ever say shit like that, bro. General says, punch in the house. Yo, can you imagine an American saying they don't want to fight another American? Salute. Hit the like button. Yo, B&B, you want to come and talk about it? You want to talk about what Canelo Alvarez is saying? Because the fans have got mixed emotions, you know? And it's kind of a subject where, how can I say to you? I don't even know if the Mexicans like what Canelo Alvarez is saying right now. But what Canelo is saying, that you guys know that I'm saying this to protect my Mexican people. It's not like I want to fucking hurt my own Mexican people anymore. So part of me says, is he checked out a little bit? Has part of Canelo checked out in boxing, where he wants to use boxing now what suits him? He wants to be in the sport of boxing, what in the way that it kind of like, I don't know, that's suitable for him. RNR 1000 says Canelo did a mental illness on us with that statement. RNR 1000 says Canelo Alvarez has done mental illness to the boxing fans with that statement, bro. I mean, it's a bit of a catch-22, bro. Yes, Canelo Alvarez is making some sense. But then when he says that he don't want to fight another Mexican right now, he don't feel like he wants to fight a Mexican. But David Benavidez says to him, I'm not a full Mexican, motherfuckers. David Benavidez says that he is Ecuadorian and he's an American. And he says Canelo Alvarez is full of shit. You get me? So when they ask him that question now, they broke it down to the point. Listen to the question. He said to Canelo Alvarez, right, that would you fight an American, Mexican, Ecuadorian? They know that Canelo Alvarez was talking about a full Mexican. But Canelo Alvarez is still angry with those questions. You know what I mean? Canelo Alvarez is still angry when you ask him the question and break it down. Even if you break it down to Canelo Alvarez, right? And say, Canelo, you know that you were talking about a real full Mexican. David Benavidez is not that guy. So there should be no reason that you don't fight a David Benavidez. So why does he say this to David Benavidez, bro? It doesn't make sense for some people.
Would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
Would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
See, people don't understand it. They're very confused. Canelo Alvarez said that he's not going to fight Mexican people because he represents his own country. And he doesn't have the heart to put a beating on another Mexican man. He also says that you guys are taking it out of context. That I am not a man who's afraid of any man. And Benavidez has nothing to offer. So why are you talking about David Benavidez? Tell him to go fight someone. So, Canelo Alvarez basically saying put some respect on my motherfucking name. Basically, Canelo Alvarez is saying put some respect on my name. Before you put Benavidez, Charlo, Andre next to my name, What the fuck have they done? What the fuck have they done? Stop the bullshit is what he's saying. You know? He basically told the media as well that you're basically taking this out of proportion. I said I don't want to fight a fucking man from my country and you're putting Benavidez in my face every day. So, I don't know. It is a bit weird. There are mixed emotions and people just don't get it clear. It's not clear cut. What Canelo should probably say is, I don't want to fight Mexicans, which are from Mexico then, which are full Mexicans. Because David Benavidez is not a full Mexican, bro. David Benavidez is more American, Ecuadorian. He is not a full Mexican. You get me? It just depends how you perceive it, bro. It depends how you perceive it. It depends how you look at Canelo Alvarez. And do you give him a pass for saying you don't want to fight no countryman? Do you give Canelo Alvarez a pass for saying he don't need to fight no David Benavidez, bro? Because David Benavidez ain't shit. My name is Canelo, and David Benavidez's best win is on Anthony Dirrell. So at the end of the day, there's mixed emotions because you've got Americans and David Benavidez saying that Canelo Alvarez is full of shit. And now that Canelo Alvarez is getting older, he wants to pick and choose how and when and who he fights. So basically, they're saying that this is an excuse and Canelo Alvarez is ducking David Benavidez. But then you got other people now who understand Canelo that say Canelo Alvarez has fought everybody. Canelo Alvarez is not scared of nobody. He don't need to fight David Benavidez. He's done enough. So which one is it? Are you giving him a pass? Let's see what Johnny Thunder says. Who has done more than Benavidez at 168 to deserve the fight? List them. Let Punch explain again. Yo, the Mexican monster reps the Mexican Ecuadorian flag when he fights. So David Benavidez is going to come in with an Ecuadorian flag. And Canelo Alvarez can come in with a Mexican flag then. I'm sure David Benavidez would be happy with that. But at this point, Canelo Alvarez does not want to recognize. You might call him a Mexican monster. Canelo Alvarez calls David Benavidez a tosser. You understand? Shut the fuck up, Johnny Thunder. Here's the fucking link. All right? Don't fucking tell me nothing. I'm just telling you the statements of Canelo Alvarez. I'm just talking on the channel. I'm asking you the questions. If you got something to say, you get on the fucking panel, Johnny Thunder, because I'm Rap Star and I'm the lightning. I'm the hurricane. I'm the earthquake. I'm the tsunami. You understand? Here's the fucking link. Don't just talk in the chat. All right, mate? But let's keep it 100. At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez is basically saying that you guys are taking this out of context. That you guys putting David Benavidez's name next to my name is an embarrassment for me. You do recognize how much Canelo Alvarez has done. And basically, he's saying David Benavidez ain't done shit. Nothing. You call him a Mexican monster. Canelo Alvarez calls Benavidez ain't done shit. He's a tosser. You get me? You know, you're going to end up like fanboys, like the Deontay Wilder fanboys, if you start getting too much involved in this shit. You start getting mentally fucking. Canelo Alvarez has left the fans mentally fucked. Like the fanboys. The fanboys don't know where they belong anymore with Canelo Alvarez.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
Canelo Alvarez has left the fans like that, the fanboys. Canelo Alvarez fanboys are dancing, doing aerobics. These are the Canelo Alvarez fanboys, bro. They don't know what's going on. They're mentally gone. They don't know what to take out of these statements anymore. Because let's keep it 100, bro. Mexicans are supposed to fight anybody and everybody. But now the fanboys have found a new thing, and that's fucking aerobics. The fanboys are fucking hiding, bro. Hard. Until Canelo Alvarez puts them straight.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
This is what will happen to you if you put yourself too much in the Canelo Alvarez statements. You will end up, Canelo will say jump, you will say how high. If Canelo says to you jump off the river, you might end up doing it if you're a fanboy. But at this moment, what we got to recognize, fanboys or not, should people be slandering Canelo over David Benavidez? That's the simple question. Yes or no? Should you be shaming Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez? Yes or no? Hayes says, hell no. Mexican fighters don't duck. That's a boxing tradition. Should you be shaming Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez? Because he's fucking angry about it. And he thinks you guys and the media are disrespectful to his name. Canelo Alvarez says that the boxing fans and the boxing media, they're very disrespectful. You're putting David Benavidez's name to shame me, but that guy hasn't done shit. At least give me somebody who's done something. So is Canelo Alvarez right that you guys are really now taking this to another level? Because Canelo says, I would fight anyone. And at this point, I don't think he classes David Benavidez a Mexican totally now as well. I feel that people have told Canelo Alvarez that David Benavidez is not just a Mexican and he don't represent himself like that. You know? Yo, big shout out to, who is it? Yo, Fratnal House. Been a long time, mate. Ain't seen you for a long time, Fratnal House. Smash that like button, bro. Hit that like button. You know? So who, Rapstar? Who is worthy of Nello? Let's go over there, bro. All right. Let's go to Tef Music question. If Canelo says don't talk about David Benavidez, then who should we talk about? Good question. If Canelo Alvarez is saying, don't you try and shame me for David Benavidez, right? Then who should be fighting him next? Because if you don't talk about David Benavidez to Canelo Alvarez, then who are you meant to be fighting? Canelo Alvarez got to know that there ain't much opponents left. And David Benavidez is the opponent by fans, by position, by him being a champion before, losing his belt, and now he's an interim champion. So what's wrong with David Benavidez then? See, if you look at it in that way, yeah, then Canelo Alvarez can't be fucking uptight. And Canelo Alvarez should not be angry. And Canelo Alvarez should not be avoiding those questions. Canelo knows what's going on. He understands that the man in position is David Benavidez. But Canelo don't want to give him a shot. Canelo Alvarez does not want to give David Benavidez a shot. He says that David Benavidez hasn't deserved it. Do you believe that David has deserved it? Because Canelo don't think that David deserves the fight with him. Peter Von Ark says Gennady Golovkin will fight again before Canelo will fight. Yo, Anthony Gonzalez in the building. Anthony Gonzalez says, Bivol, Beterbiev, Zurdo, even if he loses, those are better fights. But Anthony, all those fights are at 175. All those fights you're talking about, yeah? Yo, bruv, all those fights you're talking about, they're at 175 pounds. And Canelo already got outboxed at 175. So what is he going to do? Go at a weight class that he don't belong? Yo, what's happening to Johnny Blaze? Yes, man. It's been a long time, Johnny Blaze. Smash that like button. Hit that like button, bro. I mean, I understand Canelo Alvarez's ego as well, yeah? Because if I was a man who done all this, and then I got to give all my belts and give this guy, David Benavidez, a shout to fight me. So all the fans can be satisfied, right? But Canelo Alvarez can make money with anyone. Right? At the end of the day, the way I look at this now is that it's up to you how you look at it. Canelo has done a lot. He don't want to fight a man who comes from his country. It's his choice. He said, I've done enough. So basically, he don't fight what the fans want him to fight. He's going to fight where he wants to fight and who he wants to fight. Yo, NL, my brother. Salute to NL. Yes, brother. What's happening, NL? Salute, rap, my brother. Yes, man. It seems like Canelo likes to be the challenger lately. What do you mean by that? Oh, he wants to take more challenges than David Benavidez. Yo, Tip Bayless, what's happening, bro? Big shout out to Tip Bayless. Yo, hit that like button if you're coming into the building, yeah? Hit that like button, guys. Tip Bayless, Anthony Gonzalez, Johnny Blaze, hit that like button, man, if you're coming through right now, bro. You know what I mean? Support your brother rap star here. But yeah, man, I'll tell you now, man, it's kind of like I've got mixed emotions about it now. I feel that Canelo is talking the truth of some of the stuff he's saying. But yeah, man, I don't agree with him not fighting Mexican people, bro. Nah, I'm not a fan of that. No matter how much I preached and how much I try to keep it real and be in the middle, I ain't a fan of that. Him saying that he don't want to fight David Benavidez, nah, I don't like that energy a little bit, though. Yeah, I hear Canelo's done a lot. But, you know, leave David Benavidez aside, maybe fight somebody else. It's all good. You get me? NL says, rap, why is everyone crowning Benavidez? What a joke. Well, then that's right, though, isn't it? You agree with Canelo. Some people agree with Canelo, NL. They believe that Canelo's, you know what I mean? He don't need to be shamed to fight David Benavidez. He don't have to fight no David Benavidez. But the other half of the fans, they want to see that fight. And the media wants to see that fight. Even the boxing media has been calling out for that fight, bro. You get me? Rapstar, what two fights would make more pay-per-view? Nello, let me see what you're saying, bro. Peter Van Ark says, Canelo called me the other day and said, what should I do? I said, call John McSmith. R&R says, Rapstar. Yeah, let me read this one. Give me a sec. Right, R&R 1000 says, Rapstar, what two fights would make more pay-per-view? Nello versus Triple G3 or Nello versus Benavidez? Well, PBC offered Canelo Alvarez the same money as DAZN, more than DAZN in the beginning. They were willing to pay Canelo Alvarez 50 million to fight David Benavidez. I don't know about the pay-per-view and all that, but I know that PBC Al Heyman offered Canelo Alvarez to fight $100 million deal with Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez. They offered him 100 million, bro. And Canelo Alvarez went for Bivol and the trilogy versus Gennady Golovkin. So the money was there for Canelo Alvarez to fight a David Benavidez or a Jamal Charlo. The money's there. You get me? It's not like the money ain't there for Canelo to fight. Yeah? So you can't deny. You can't deny the money, that the money isn't there. The money's there. And Canelo knows that the money is there for the Benavidez fight and the Charlo fight. See, Canelo Alvarez also is not stupid. He knows what the fans are talking about. He knows what the media is talking about. But let's see, will his ego get the better of him? Or will the heart of a warrior make him fight and say, fuck it, I'm going to take Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez? At the end of the day, the way I see it, bruv, Canelo's fought everyone. If he fights Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez, well, and what? It's not like I don't expect him to fight those fucking guys, bro. It's not like I don't expect him to fight Jamal and David Benavidez. And what? You know what I mean? So it's not like those guys are a big threat for Canelo Alvarez, bro. Nah, mate. They're not a bigger threat than Gennady. They're not a bigger threat than what Bivol was. They're not a bigger threat than fucking Kovalev was. They're not a bigger threat than the fights that Canelo has fought. They're not bigger threats. They're a threat, but they're not major bigger. There's no bigger threat. See, this is the problem. Jamal and David Benavidez are fighters that Canelo's already had fights with people better than those guys or as good as those guys. Jamal is definitely not separated himself. And we don't know what David Benavidez be like, you know. We really don't. Yeah, smash those fucking like buttons, man. You know what? Let me shut down this live in a minute. If we're not getting any likes, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of it in a minute. Why am I cooking for when you're not supporting us? You know, I'm gonna be reaching out. Tomorrow we might be having Rick Glazier coming here for a debate with the chat. I was thinking of reaching out to Mauricio Suleiman again in the WBC. You guys need to smash that like button. Let me just shut this live down and come back another, maybe tomorrow or another day. How many likes we got out here? How many likes we got out here, bro? How many we got? I bet you we don't even have many likes, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're here cooking out here for boxing across the pond and motherfuckers got 31 likes. This is a joke. Nah, I ain't calling WBC. I promise you that. I am not going to call the WBC. Fuck that shit, bro. Let's just keep it entertaining. That's an embarrassment for me to call the WBC to come to Rap Star right now when motherfuckers are only giving us 31 likes. What do you think this is? You know what I mean? You guys are a joke. Honestly. You know what I mean? People don't want to support boxing, bro. They want to go talk about cocksucking. That's the problem. Push some narratives, go be a racist, and then you get big fucking views and big likes. Come on, man. Support boxing, bro. Support your boy Rap Star from across the pond. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Canelo Alvarez, for sure. Canelo Alvarez. Look, I'm going to say this now, yeah? A part of me understands Canelo Alvarez's frustration a little bit. All right? I understand Canelo Alvarez a little bit frustration. And you know I'm not a fanboy. You know I'm not no motherfucking fanboy. I call everyone out, whether I'm a fan of anyone. But I do agree with Canelo Alvarez's. 1 second, give me a sec. Just give me a sec. I'll be back in a second.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
Right, what's going on here, Donny's on the next? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's whipped, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
Yo, I'm back. I'm back in the building. Can you hear me loud and clear? Sorry, guys. I had to deal with something. Can you hear me loud and clear? Are we back? Are we live? We should be good now. What? Is the audio fucked?
Canelo, saludos, campeón, on winning this trilogy with Triple G. I'm sorry to ask you this after you go a hard 12 rounds about what's next, but we know you have talked about the Bivol rematch next, but you've also said you hope Ramirez wins that fight. And if Ramirez wins that fight, you don't want to fight him because you're both Mexican. So at 68, the best fight looks like you and Benavidez. He's born in America. He's half Ecuadorian. So does he count as Mexican, or that fight can happen if in the future?
I don't know. Anything can happen,
But that won't be a reason why I can hold it up that he's Mexican. That
like when I guys, always I say this, you share that video and put whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, it's because I represent Mexico, and that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody, and I fight all my entire life anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with one Mexico or Benavides. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. But look, he's accomplished nothing. One single champion, Anthony Derrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
Yeah, you know what? Canelo Alvarez has actually gave me something to think about. I'm gonna motherfucking respect myself. You know, rap star boxing knowledge doesn't need to keep coming over here and cooking, you know. I just love boxing and I love you guys and I love seeing the passion. You know what I'm saying, brother? I'm a hardcore boxing fan. There ain't nobody got passion like me in boxing. There's certain brothers who've got passion like me and may be here. And Punch is one of them, for sure. Put some fucking respect on my name like Canelo Alvarez is saying put respect on his name. The day I don't get over 100 likes, I'm not going to call Mauricio Suleiman in this channel anymore. The WBC is coming to speak to you. And why should I bring the WBC on my channel when I got fucking 31, 39, 45 likes? If you guys really want that boxing, I can bring you that boxing. Or we can just cook and we can just have entertainment. But I can really bring you some boxing people. But then I need you to support. I need you to show that, yeah, man, Rapstar getting hundreds of likes. So you know what? When I send that to the WBC or the WBO and I send that to my people, they will send their people over here to talk to you. You can ask your question to my guest. You know what I'm saying? If you want that shit, you better start supporting. Put some motherfucking respect. Like Canelo Alvarez is saying, yeah? I like what Canelo's saying, yeah? Listen to what Canelo's saying. Guys, have some respect, guys. Please, have some respect.
Look, he's accomplished nothing.
He's accomplished nothing.
One single champion, Anthony Derrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
You hear that? Please, I'm going to respect myself. Please, guys. No, I'm going to respect myself like Canelo Alvarez too. Fuck you, Johnny Thunder, you bitch. I already told you, you can come to the panel, bro. I don't want to hear your shit today. Put some respect on Canelo Alvarez's name. Yes. Motherfuckers, yes. Put some fucking respect on Rapstar Boxing Knowledge's name. I'm going to fucking respect myself. That's right. You motherfuckers want real boxing? Put some respect on my name. Because I am really not going to go reach out to nobody. I ain't reaching out to nobody. Because I see that people don't really want serious boxing people. And that's why they don't respect you. They don't respect you, you know. These boxing people that I reached out to, they don't respect the YouTube. But we got to make them respect us. But the problem is those boxing channels ain't getting no respect, bro. It's dumb. The most dumbest shit I've ever seen, yeah? Is really fucking weird. But yo, let's keep it moving. At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez is saying something that I agree with. Put some respect on Canelo Alvarez's name. Whether you want him to fight David Benavidez or not, that's irrelevant right now. Guys, I need to respect myself. You heard what he said. Guys, please, I need to respect myself. I agree with him. You shaming the man. We're slandering the man sometimes. You're shaming the man to fight a man who hasn't done nothing like him, bro. So I'm just saying from that point of view, you do need to respect that guy. You can't be that bitch like Johnny Thunder and totally hate on Canelo because you want him to fight David Benavidez. You slandering this guy, yeah, who's done so much in boxing. That's why he's pissed off. And that's why he don't want to entertain David Benavidez as well. I understand that part of him as well in his brain. That he feels way disrespected. And he has disrespected himself by certain talk that he's also said. But I agree with a few things that you have slandered this man too much that he don't want to entertain you. Canelo Alvarez does not want to entertain you. He don't want to entertain you because he can see that you don't respect him. I'm just saying, bro. So I agree with a few things. He don't feel that his name is respected by the media and the fans in the way that they speak about him.
One single champion, Anthony Derrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys. Cuando digo que no peleó con...
You know what I mean? He's only fought one single champion. David Benavidez has only fought one single champion. Please. Please, guys. I need to respect myself. How can you disagree with that statement as well, though, a little bit? I mean, let's see you're in Canelo Alvarez's shoes, yeah? He don't need to please you all the time. Let's just keep it 100, right? Just 100 as men. Man, Johnny Thunder can suck it, bro. He had many opportunities to come to the panel. He's scared. But it's all right. Just keep in the chat, you know what I mean? But we got to keep it real boxing TV, bro. How can you not respect this guy, Canelo Alvarez? If you don't respect Canelo Alvarez, bro, then you're a hater, man. You're a hater of a man who's tried to be his best. You're a hater of a man that's challenged himself, that's become 4-weight world champion. You a hater of this guy, bro. You're a hater of a man who went to a bigger weight class and got beaten up. But the man tried to challenge himself. You a hater. You a hater. Because you can't do what Canelo's doing. And nobody wants to do what Canelo's doing. They don't want to take the risk. They don't want to take the risk, bro. So you can't blame him. Look, I got to be honest. As much as I think he's making mad statements, bro. Mad statements Canelo Alvarez are bringing on lately, you know. Canelo Alvarez talking some mad shit lately. But then when I see what else he's got to say, I understand his position. Ain't nobody doing what he's doing, bro, at the moment. And here you are hating on him. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you want him to fight David Benavidez. But at the end of the day, the man's got a point. Like, what about him? Does he not have any respect for himself? That he wants to maybe fight Dimitri Bivol again as a rematch. Fuck David Benavidez, he's saying. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, fuck David Benavidez. If he fights Dimitri Bivol rematch and Bivol beats Zordo Ramirez, you can't say nothing to Canelo Alvarez for that, bro. You can't hate on him for that, though. You can't be hating on him for that, bro. But now let's keep it logical. If he stays at 168, he's got no choice soon at some point. He just don't have no choice soon. Canelo Alvarez will be in a position, bro, that he won't have no choice soon. And I think, you know what I mean? How's he going to avoid the situation? I'm trying to look at that as well. If Canelo stays at 168, who does he fight? Now, let's say Demetrius Andrade beats Zach Parker. Then you might be able to put Demetrius Andrade there, bro. You might be able to put Demetrius Andrade there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if Demetrius Andrade was the name that you saw that people wanted to see him fight back in the day, then fuck it. But then where does he go? See, you know what? He's only got Bivol, Better Biev, and those are harder challenges for him, bro. Canelo Alvarez is in a way harder challenge if he wants to take another loss, maybe on his record and give a good account of himself. But where does the man go? The man's only got limited options, bro. Canelo Alvarez hasn't got many major big fights around him. Man, nobody want to see no Macaboo NL. Ain't nobody want to see no Macaboo fight, bro. That Macaboo looks slow as fuck. But yeah, I mean, that could be something that he can do to get another legacy. But there ain't many left. Let's run down the names that Canelo Alvarez has in the last couple of years of his career. Let's name the names of fighters that Canelo Alvarez has left right now in his boxing career of what's left in the next couple of years. Let's name these names. Jamal Charlo. Whether you like it or not, the name's attached. Jamal Charlo is a big fight for Canelo Alvarez. They can build it. Number one. I'm going to give you all the names that I think that can be there. Right? John Ryder as a tune-up. Canelo Alvarez might come back after his hand surgery on his left hand and fight my Brit. John Ryder in England, he can have a tune-up with John Ryder. Just a tune-up fight for Canelo Alvarez. I'm just giving you options. All right? I'm trying to stay David Benavidez at the end. Let's even go to Andrade. Andrade beats Zach Parker, comes at 168. He can take it. And before you know it, he's put himself in position. They can make that fight. That's another opponent. That's three opponents I've given you already. Now, it gets a bit tricky. Now it's going to get a little bit tricky, bro. I even put John Ryder as in the mix for a tune-up. Right? Because Canelo's got to make fights at the end of the day. He's going to need a next fight. So after his hand surgery, I'll give him John Ryder. All right? But then we got Jamal, who wants to move up and fight him. And then we got Andre if he beats Zach Parker. Right. Now, where do you fucking go? You got Better BF at 175, but you know Better BF gonna fight Bivol if Bivol wins, and that's gonna be an undisputed fight. He's got one of those guys. He's got both of those guys at 175. You want to throw Muckaboo in the mix? Throw fucking fat Muckaboo in the mix. Muckaboo. Throw him in the mix. Let him have. Let Canelo Alvarez become a 5-weight world champion. Give him Muckaboo. NL wants Muckaboo. Give Canelo Alvarez Muckaboo. But then you're done. Then what do you want to do next if you want to not fight David Benavidez now? You got Edgar Berlanga. Fucking Edgar Berlanga's way behind David Benavidez. So you can't bring Edgar Berlanga to the mix. Edgar Berlanga won't even never be fighting no Canelo Alvarez. Now, the biggest fight for him, which is a bit of a fantasy fight, it ain't a fantasy fight. No, it's not. It's a realistic fight. Look at Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. I'm just giving you opponents so that we don't need to mention David Benavidez. Just to help Canelo Alvarez so he don't need to talk about David Benavidez. Man, shut the fuck up, Real Boxing TV. Conor Benn will knock you the fuck out with his little fucking jab. He's tough as nails, son. Put some respect on my British Conor Benn. But anyway, let's move it on. Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford. Let's just say that. Let's just skip to the future. And let's say it goes this way. Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford, right? Becomes undisputed. And now you got the undisputed champion at 168 and the undisputed champion at 147. The biggest fight, if Conor Benn can fight Chris Eubank Jr., well, let's do a catch weight. Let's have a catch weight fight with Errol the Truth Spence Jr. catch weight versus Canelo Alvarez. How about that one? Think about that fight I just told you. Errol the Truth Spence Jr. becomes undisputed. Now he wants the biggest payday of his life, right? Canelo said that he will fight Errol Spence. Make a catchweight fight. Fuck it. If Conor Benn can face Chris Eubanks, then let's get Errol Spence to face Canelo Alvarez at catchweight. It's a big fight. That would be a mega fight, says Anthony Gonzalez. No, I'm just saying, let's just go to that dream world, Peter. Sometimes to have a conversation, you got to try and say, if it goes that way. If Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford, bruv, that's a real motherfucking fight now at catchweight. Fuck it. I mean, we're going at fights that have been spoken about. Nobody thought Conor Benn's going to fight, what's his name? Chris Eubanks. But then, ladies and gentlemen, I've tried my hardest to be fair to Canelo Alvarez. But to be real with you guys, I know you're not going to like this as well, but at 168, David Benavidez is the number one mandatory. He's the challenger. WBC interim. Hate him as much as you want as well. I know Canelo don't want to recognize him, but he's also the number one guy there. I mentioned to you all these names. You can't avoid David Benavidez either. You just can't. He's got to recognize David Benavidez somewhere, bro. So no matter how much we want of Canelo, we're trying our hardest, yeah, to get away from David Benavidez. But at 168, David Benavidez wants to smoke. At 168, David Benavidez wants to smoke. Whether Canelo Alvarez will give him a chance is another question. Whether Canelo Alvarez is going to give him a chance is another question, bro. It's another question. But the man wants to smoke. So you're going to have to involve him in the mix. If Canelo's staying in boxing and Canelo don't retire, then you're going to have to face somehow. I don't know how he avoids him. I gave you all those opponents, but I still don't know how he avoids this guy. I tried my hardest to get away from David, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Yo, Darth Vader, what's happening? Yo, Canelo will more than likely be out. What do you say? For a year. I heard that one already, bro. Hey, yo, you guys have got to give me a minute. I got to do something. Give me a minute. Yo, what's happening, bro? Yes, man. The MILF competition. You saw those MILFs fighting, bro. She fucking bit her in the fanny. She bit the fucking girl's crutch, bruv. Those girls were the cat fight, mate. She fucking bit her. She fucking bit her fucking crutch, mate. That was mad, bruv. Yeah, man. That chick got fucking paws, but got her fucking snatch bitten. Yeah, bruv. Man, she got a fucking snatch bitten. Read your comment. Where's your fucking comment, bruv? Fucking put it up there, man. Go on, bruv. Put a comment up there. It looked good enough for a what? A bite. Boston Mike got no chin. Look, this is the next card. Canelo versus Benavidez and Mirage versus Boston Mike. You fucking crazy, you can. And John McSmith will do the commentary on the fight. Peter will sing the national. Yo, fucking magic. You guys are crazy, man. You guys have lost your heads. You know what I mean? You guys are funny as fuck, bruv. You're funny as fuck. You funny motherfucker.
Manchester United.
You're a funny geezer, bruv. You're a funny geezer, real boxing TV, mate. I'll tell you. I'd have to sample that too. Nah, but those bitches can... Bro, that bitch fight was a cat fight, bruv. Stop fucking around with those bitches, man. Look at this. She don't give a fuck.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Oh, fuck. Oh, bro, did you see the bite? Oh, shit. Oh, mate. She fucking bit her fucking fanny off, mate. She chewed that. Oh, mate. That shit ain't no joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? She fucking... Man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking mad, those girls. Those girls don't give a fuck. But hey, that's what the girl had to do, bro. She was getting beaten up like Khabib. She was getting MMA'd. You know what I mean? The girl was beating the fuck out of her. That's next level shit. That's right, Con. That's next level shit, bro. That's 100, brother. That's next level shit. But yo, my thing is, right? The reason why I believe Canelo a little bit, yeah? And look at this picture. The man is willing to go face another fight as a rematch, brother. Against a man like Dimitri Bivol. So you can't say that he's really bothered about David Benavidez. See, now look at where he's coming from. If he's willing to go fight a rematch versus Dimitri Bivol, you guys are still on that fucking crouch. You guys still want to watch this fucking the cat fight, don't you, bruv? You're still on the cat fight, bro.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
You guys are fucking twisted, bruv. You know what I mean? You guys are fucking twisted, bruv. What's going on out here? You just want to watch the cat fight right now. Nah, for real though. Canelo Alvarez is willing to go fight Bivol. Why the fuck is he bothered about David Benavidez? If you think about it like that, just think about that. So at the same time, bro, you know what I mean? Canelo willing to challenge himself again and again and go do something which is harder than fighting David Benavidez. So if you look at it that way, bro, Canelo's right in what he's saying. Put some respect on my fucking name. Yeah? Put some motherfucking respect on my name. When you know that I will take harder challenges than what David Benavidez is. You get me? Yeah, Mirage been hiding today, ain't he, bruv? Yeah? Fucking women are out in the yard kicking the crap out of each other all the time over drugs, says Peter. Peter says that he knows women, yeah? Peter knows where he lives or where he's from. Women are always fighting like that because they're drug addicts. Those bitches are high on heroin and crack or crystal meth or something, bro. You know what I mean? Them crazy bitches lost their identities and them kind of women, yeah, Peter? Where you at, Peter? Wisconsin. I don't even know about Wisconsin, bro, but yeah, it sounds like a rough area, yeah? Where all the women are crazy, yeah? Okay, I hear you. Yeah, mate, Wisconsin, bro, where you got crazy bitches out there beating the fuck out of each other. Yeah. Hey, everybody, represent where you're coming from right now. Let me know who's in the building. I want to know what people we got in the building and where you coming from. We got Wisconsin in the area. We had South Carolina over here earlier. We have Cali over here. We got London over here. We got Canada from Con. Canada, represent Canada, bro. Big shout out to Canada. Yo, New York. Yes, man. Melda Maker, New York in the building. South Carolina. Illinois. Yes, man. Cali in the building, bro. Where the best fucking weed is. Yes, mate. Maryland, Washington. Okay, DC. Yo, DC, stand up. What's CT, US? Connecticut. What's CT, bro? Connecticut. What's CT? Kansas City. Yeah, mate. Kansas City in the motherfucking building out here. Indiana. Originally from Cali. All right. Indiana in the building. Go on with that. Yes, mate. Jeff's America worse than 20 years ago. It looks crazy on the news. McSmith, I hear sheep are nervous down there in Illinois. Chicago. Yo, I did a stopover to Chicago once, but I never really went nowhere. Yeah, big shout out to Chicago out here, man. Nice. Connecticut, yeah? All right. Yes, man. But yo, at the end of the day, if Canelo goes for a rematch versus Bivol, let's keep it 100 here, though. Yeah, right now we got USA in the motherfucking building. Big shout out to the USA. Yes, man. Land of opportunity. We got Canada in the building. We got London in the building. We got New Zealand. Wellington and New Zealand in the building out here, bro. Yes, man. New Zealand in the motherfucking house. But look, if Canelo goes for a rematch versus Bivol, yeah? I think nobody can say that Canelo Alvarez is avoiding David Benavidez, though, is it? If Canelo Alvarez is willing to go against a fighter who beat him at another weight class, a heavier weight class, bro, You can't then say that Canelo Alvarez is avoiding David Benavidez. You agree to that? If the man goes for a rematch in the fight that he lost, what do you think? Jeff, do you have a handgun? Stephen 47th, 22, New Zealand, home of fight of the, what does he say? The Concords. The home of the flight of the Concords. All right. No, I disagree, Rapstar. Why? If he's willing to fight fucking Bivol, bruv. If he's willing to go fight fucking Bivol again, you still think if he didn't fight David, he's avoiding him. Isn't this a tough fight, bro? A fight that he lost. He's going against a man who's a heavier champion. You gotta put respect on Canelo's name, bro. Rap Benavidez sounds desperate. Yo, NL says he sounds desperate, bro. I believe Nello will have a hand surgery and come back at 160, Rapstar. I doubt it. I doubt if he's coming at 160. Then you're going to see the Errol Spence versus Canelo Alvarez fight. If that ever happened. I think Slow Joe will beat Parker. Yeah, I think Joe Joyce will beat Parker, Jeff. I do think Joe Joyce now in his career, he's got good momentum. You know what I mean? He's already beat Daniel Dubois. Yeah, I got Joe Joyce beating Parker. But Parker's a live dog because he's got more experience. Parker's been in boxing longer than Joe Joyce in the professionals. So, I don't know, man. Joyce don't really get many KOs, bro. But yeah, he got a stoppage with the jab versus Daniel Dubois. Joyce by KO, says John McSmith. Joe Joyce is slower than a corpse, says Johnny Thunder. A lost Benavidez hurts way more than to Bivol. I need to give Johnny Thunder a fucking wrench, don't I? That's you, innit, Mirage? Whether you agree or disagree with everyone and us, it doesn't matter. I need to give him a wrench, innit? Everybody vote, should I give Mirage a wrench? Because we have all opinions here anyway. Don't matter, you know what I mean? Anthony Gonzalez needs a wrench. Man, you're a greedy motherfucker, Johnny Thunder. If you want more than a wrench, I need to leave you where you are. I might as well get Antonio Gonzalez a wrench. And I think Anthony Gonzalez is a boxer, if I'm not mistaken. If it's the same Anthony, I'm not sure. Mirage is all right. Okay. Joyce is what, like 35 years old? Yeah, he's getting old, isn't he? I didn't think Joe Joyce, because he came in professionals late, didn't he? It could go either way, says Jeff. Not super confident Joe wins, but he's my pick. Yeah, Jeff, he's my pick. He's my pick too. Joyce is slow. You have time to call a cab to duck his shots. He must voluntarily say he loves Canelo in order to get the wrench. All right, then. Tip Bayless. No different one. Yeah, all right, Anthony. Now, one of the Anthony sent me a message, bro. Peter Von Ox, he might be 37. Fuck off. Joyce is almost 37. Fuck off. He ain't 37, is he? Nah. You caught me by surprise. You guys have fucking caught me by surprise. Joe Joyce is fucking 37 years old. Mate, he's got to do something, Con. This is it. This is it for him. It's all or nothing for him. He can't afford to take a loss to no one. This guy's got to get a chance to get a world title belt. But again, I don't see him beating the best. Like, listen, this is crazy, right? But Joe Joyce might be able to beat Usyk, you know. If Joyce gets through Parker, Joe Joyce got a chance to beat Usyk and get his revenge from the amateurs. Joe Joyce needs to get this fight over and done with, beat Parker, yeah, and get in position for Alexander Usyk. Because Joe Joyce had a good fight with Usyk and he just lost it in the amateurs. So Joyce is a much proven and a bigger man at heavyweight now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Joe Joyce might have a chance, you know. Might have a chance to the belts. Because I don't see Joe Joyce beating Tyson Fury. That's going to be a no-go for me. But he got opportunity to beat Alexander Usyk. Hey, I think so. You know what I mean? But yo, I'm more interested in Conor Benn versus Chris Eubanks. Yo, before I leave the building, we're going to talk about that for a moment. Where is that fight? Conor Benn versus Chris Eubanks, a big fight, bro. The fight's on. Eubanks is in the gym working hard to make the weight. Eubanks is in the gym working hard to make that weight, bro. Conor Benn's been training like an animal, and Conor Benn's coming up. The fight's on. It's on site. It's a very, very serious fight. It's a legacy fight for us in England. I know most of the people right now, apart from the Canadians, the Brits, and the guys from New Zealand, the Americans out here have to also understand how important this fight really is. Having a bloodline of Nigel Benn and Chris Eubanks kids fighting for their dad's legacy where they left it off, it's big. So, hey man, this fight's exciting. This fight's going down, and this fight is on. Conor Benn, Chris Eubanks is coming. Hey, listen, mate, I'm hyped up. I'm even hyped up right now, early hours in the morning. The fight's big. I don't even know what way to go. Because I know that Chris Eubanks is getting drained a little bit in weight. But then again, he's going to, rehydrate a little bit. Conor Benn taking a big risk. But can I go against the fresher, younger, hungrier guy who's good at, who's coming up in weight, but he feels strong against the guy who's draining himself? And then he's got to put a little bit on with a rehydration clause. Does that play into a factor? I don't know. Who do you favor? Who's the favorite? Maybe Chris Eubank Jr. He's the favorite. He's the bigger man. Think about it. He's the much bigger man. He belongs at that weight. Yeah, he's draining himself, but you're going to have to favor him a little bit in the fight. We've got to see what happens. Does the weight is the what's going to play the factor in the fight? Then you got to favor Conor Benn. You get me? It's only, what do you say? Only 3 pounds. Eubank should be fine. 3 pounds. Ben is a dog. Jeff says Ben is ready. Out and loose. Ben is ready. Steven says, I checked Rapstar. He's 37. Man, that's mad. Joe Joyce ain't even come close to a world title bid yet. And he's fucking 37, bro. He still be over 160 when he be in the ring. Yeah, but that weight to cut that weight, bro, he's gonna look like a skeleton, bro. £3 might not sound nothing to you, but when you ain't been £3 and you're full of muscle and your body fat's already at 4 or 5%, you gotta kill yourself for that. That he's gonna have to do. Sons of legends, sons of titans. That's right, Adam. You tell him, Adam. Big shout out to you, Adam. Smash that like button. Yes, mate. Eubanks too soon. Too what? Eubanks too soon for Ben. But when will it happen? This was the time. It's the biggest fight. It's sold out in minutes. The whole fight sold out in minutes. Jeff, I'm going for Ben, says Stephen. I hope he wins. Then can get more big fights at welterweight. Ben will become a superstar if he beats this guy. I think the entire Eubank family has a screw loose, says Peter. Was a big fan of the Dark Destroyer. Yeah, mate. Nigel Benn was a killer. Facts. Looking forward to that fight. Hey, Con, so am I should be rowdy as fuck? Yeah, mate. Big guy takes it. All right. Big fight, mate. It's coming up soon in October. All right, mate? John McSmith says, if I'm fighting Ben, then I'm looking to land a counter. Left hook. Horribly open when he throws the right hands. He's young enough. Hey, look, man, big fight for us in England. The Conor Ben versus Chris Eubanks is a big one. So, yeah, October's going to be busy, guys. October's going to be fucking busy. But, yo, now I'm feeling it, man. I'm going to go take a nap. Yeah, I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for everybody rocking in the building with Rapstar. You know what I mean? To John McSmith, to Adam, to Tez Music. Yeah, Tef Mozik, Jeff, everybody who came through. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of it. You've been listening to Rapstar.
Right, what's going on here, Donny's on the next? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it, but she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake.